Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not, and you're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan. But you knew that, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is Steve, and in the room tonight is
BC
and
BB
and
Dylan.
Dylan will be your keyboard player for this adventure today. BB, you look a little sweaty. How are you?
I'm gonna say I'm getting my tax dollars worth in garbage disposal this week. I right before I came up, I don't know why decided to throw away a bunch of shit we kind of had in the basement, and it's only like 85 degrees and 85 humidity out there, so
What better time to do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Garbage day.
How about you, BC? How are you, buddy? You look a little rough around the edges today.
It's been non-stop since we got back. I've only been home asleep. Being dragged this way. Well, you got to move this. Then I come home, there's this fucking box almost into this room on the porch. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
The only thing you got to do is show up here. You know, all that other shit you don't
You
have
know
to
what?
do.
We should start recording every day, so it gives BC a little freedom.
Or at least 3 days a week. 3 days a week.
This is the Potter the Hell podcast. We're releasing a
drag this
podcast
box in.
every day.
It on the side, big stickers, two people. I'm like, what the fuck's in here? Transmission for a spaceship or the cruise ship?
Exactly.
Maybe.
And it's a mattress. I'm like, mattress? You have to see it.
It's all rolled up.
when you
It's
cut
all
it,
rolled up.
But
boing.
Yeah.
it's huge. I'm like,
Casper?
It's not even ours, Chrissy. My whole house is everybody else's stuff,
But yours.
Just when you think you get shit cleared out, it's back. Someone else is moving.
I was leaving this morning. I told a woman, I said, you gotta get this under control, or I will.
Uh-oh.
And you know what that means?
Yeah.
Right to
Maybe
Start throwing
they'll
shit out.
move to Florida.
No, just take the mattress for yourself.
You need a haircut, too. You look a little shaggy there, buddy.
Yes, working on bookmobile.
I mean, that's not an issue for me or BB, but,
That's right.
No, I need one too.
All right, Dylan, how are you?
It was a busy day today, but pretty good. But I have to ask, how about you?
I am good. I'm good. Had a good... BC and I went to... with our wives, of course, went to Pittsburgh last week. We met Sonny Pooney and his lovely wife, Nicole, out there.
God bless her.
And then finally I met my Queen's Wright podcasting partner, Ray Farrow, and his lovely wife, Christy. And then Michael McDonald, better known as Marvin, met us with his wife, Jamie. And doesn't he look like Michael McDonald?
Oh,
BC?
fuck. As soon as he said that, the whole dinner, I kept looking at him like, you keep hearing Doobie Brothers in my head. I'm like,
It was we had a good time. We went out there. We ate at Burgatory when we got there, but then we went to this restaurant, and I was telling Dylan, I don't know if I told you, BB, it's called like Steak on a Stone. So you order your food. It's like a steakhouse. So they bring out your food on this big stone. It's 850 degrees, and they kind of sear your meat, and so you cut it as you go. Huh?
I think it was over 1,000.
I thought you said 850.
It might have been. It was hot.
Yeah. So, like, you literally, cut a little piece off and you cook it, and she
cook it
tells
to
you how
what you
long to
want.
cook each piece
Yeah.
for. So I had a filet, and I had some shrimp. It was absolutely kick-ass. The rub on the shrimp was great. It was great. It was great meeting those guys. And then we did a Pirates game the next night. We went, Ray and Christy went on that one with the Poonies and myself and BC and our wives. And we had an awesome time at the game, and then we left the next day. We went and stopped in Altoona, caught about half of a game there because it was Africa fucking hot there. So we checked another box off the stadium. So good weekend, good time. It was good. Good seeing Sonny, Nicole again, and it was great meeting Ray and Marvin and their wives. It was a really good time. So Michael McDonald, that piano guy, from the Dewey Brothers. So yeah, good weekend. good week. Weather's nice. It rained a little bit today, which is the first it rained in a long time, but it didn't last long, which is fine with me. And that's what we got for that. And, I was kind of just looking around on YouTube and stuff yesterday. And so I see David Lee Roth live from wherever, Connecticut or something. And the band is great. The band is great. I know you saw him at M3 BC, but he's embarrassing, I think now. I was like, I long for Dave. Good, fair warning, Dave.
That's kind of.
It's just the I don't know. It's I wish he's. I don't want to remember him like that. He doesn't even do Yankee Rose either. He just does all Van Halen stuff. Drop Dead Legs was cool though. It's like a longer version, and they kind of do a jam thing in it. The guitar player tears it up. That was cool.
The band's phenomenal.
The band is great, but like when Dave gets
even the backup singers,
they're cool.
He starts rambling. Yeah.
Just the facial, like the goofy. I don't. It doesn't come off good with a 70-whatever-year-old man. I'm so disappointed.
Well, that's just like a couple weeks ago when they had like the 3 headliners up at Bethel Woods. They had
Piercy.
They had Vince Neil. They had Bret Michaels. Vince Neil is singing from a monitor of Girls, Girls, Girls. We all could sing Girls, Girls, Girls here. I don't know how he doesn't remember it. And he's watching. You could see him going down, and it just throws off his vocals. Are like, wow, that's really bad.
And Bret Michaels, he's too busy talking to everybody. Sing the fucking song. Everybody, I love everybody. Rock and roll. This is the party of the band. Sing the fucking song.
Then Piercy comes out, rocks the fuck out of it.
He does a strip. Yeah, he was the best. I think he was the best out of those 3.
But yeah, it's not like it used to be, Righty.
I know.
It's not 1982 anymore, buddy.
I know, no shit.
No.
On one sad note, the one guitar player from Kick-Axe, Larry Gilstrom, passed away this last week. So, rest in peace, and condolences to family and friends and fans. So we've rocked to Kick-Axe many, many times. And so last week we did a ballad episode, which I don't know, I think it was a couple years since we did the last one. It was
it?
BC couldn't make it, so it was myself, Dylan, BB.
I left.
Oh, Dylan left. That's right. He was there for the first part, and then so it was they were so bad he couldn't even stay for them.
I'm balloted out.
Yeah, so it was Jen, myself, and BB there, and then we had Sonny on. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. It's good to delve into into the ballads again. Like, I don't do that much, but there really wasn't much that I hated. BC, I think you got ripped the most, actually.
What?
It'll be out this. Listen to it this week. We'll see.
Call everybody up. What the fuck are you talking about?
But and it's funny how everyone's definition of a ballad is different, and apparently Sonny does not agree with my definition of a ballad. BB was not so much either, but you know what? They're ballads to me. All right, they're not rocker drivel like my producer Tim would say.
What's the ballad? I think you said
it's something that tells a story. It is like the literal definition of it.
No way.
So I don't know. I think I don't know, but it was fun. It was fun, and like I said, there were only a couple that I really didn't like, and there were a couple of surprises too. So I hope you guys enjoyed that out there. What do you think, BB?
Yeah, we always have a good time when Jen and Sonny come on no matter what the topic is. But yeah, I think you're right. Everybody has like a different definition of a ballad. It kind of comes down like preference of kind of what you like. But fuck Danny Vaughan, BC, fucking Danny fucking Vaughan.
I was surprised there wasn't a Zach Stevens one.
Yeah, right, for sure.
I can't use them all the time.
But you always have to throw the ballad episodes on in there because a lot of people like it. And I thought it was a pretty good playlist. And like you, Steve, there wasn't too many clunkers. Like Jen, I love Jen to death, but I wish if she's gonna do like a band or something, kind of find something a little bit deeper because Every time she comes on, she's always picking the hits.
That's why our text group is called Play the Hits.
Play the hits. Excuse me.
Like, I'm sure Hoobastank has a different ballad besides the one she picked.
But for me, what she picks, like, I don't listen to that shit, so it's not that for me.
That's true.
Yeah. So, what'd you think of the list, Dylan? Did you listen to it at all?
Nope.
No. All right.
No way.
How about you? What'd you think of the list, BC?
Danny Vaughn. No, overall,
Roy from the Fifth.
there was a few that were like, I'm like, this song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was like when I saw the Creed song.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. I said the guy from Creed to me is like Perry Farrell to you.
Yeah.
Just annoying.
Look at my guns. I lift weights.
Can you take me higher?
That's how they laugh.
That's right.
People and Gaga.
I'm glad I didn't go because I would have been apeshit.
The two bands I want to see. Don't get me started, Montage Mountain.
Yeah, that was they had to cancel because of the rain, right?
It didn't rain.
There was no weather whatsoever until after the show was done. Then skies opened up and we all got drenched. And I'm just like,
that's a capper of the evening, isn't it?
I'm fucking like.
And no Daughtry either.
Yeah.
Well.
That was
They won't be playing because of the weather. And we're looking at
It took BC longer to get home than the whole fucking concert.
Yes,
yeah. So warning to anybody.
Oh sure. Oh yeah.
That is going to go to Montage Mountain in Scranton, Pennsylvania for a concert.
Kick yourself in the balls
first, and then plan on being there for a long, long time.
Go 2 hours
Getting
before
there,
the show.
No,
you got to go more than that.
You
Right?
got to
More
go
than
probably
that.
10 hours before a show. Because why is it so fucked up?
I don't know. They've never done anything to improve that place.
Nothing. Not a
the
damn
parking.
thing. Not even a damn thing. Well, they put the guardrail up so you could walk up and down the mountain because the traffic's so fucking bad. Yeah, we ended up walking up and...
They walked from the stadium.
We walked from the stadium.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It was faster than being in the fucking 2 lanes of traffic going up.
So you can't tailgate. So if you tailgate at the stadium and you get a decent buzz or whatever, it'll be gone by the time you're done trekking up the fucking mountain.
You would have to get there in the morning. I'm sure they don't open the park lot.
And then you won't get out till the next morning.
That is
crazy it is. Yeah, so you
Kill went and he left at 4 o'clock from the house. So I don't know what time it's supposed to start, but he said he got right on the mountain at 4. So he's probably down there at 4:30, 4:45.
We're probably like 5:30, 5:30.
So you were.
But it just, you're crawling. Like it is getting out, it was going up. I'm like, this is fucking. And like you said, there's only 2 lanes. So let them go in the parking lot. Let them just go. Keep it flowing.
Yep. Craziness. All right. So what are you listening to? Dylan, how about you? What are you listening to since you didn't get to want to participate last week?
Checked out Trivium's new single, Bury Me With My Screams. Definitely a throwback song, more screaming, or rough vocals, BB, so I'm very sorry. But it is good. It is I don't think Trivium's missed in quite a while, so I'm excited that was good. And Brad Rustoven today sent me a playlist that was compiled for him through various mixtapes from some of his college friends of the Grateful Dead. So I kind of I put the mix on a Spotify playlist. I also sent it to Canada Rob because he expressed interest as well. I won't say my opinions on it yet. I'll wait till part 2 of the episode because I just got it today, so I haven't.
Wait till you. Wait till we do that episode with Rob. And Rob, I know you're listening, so wait. Don't text your opinion. Wait, we'll ask you on the episode.
Yep, and that's what he said. He said he's gonna listen to it for the episode to discuss it. So we'll get back to you whether or not it hit for us or not.
I love when people listen to the Grateful Dead and I don't have to.
Yeah. I will say that Canada Rob had a great comment when I sent the list. Let me pull it up real quick because I don't want to misquote him. He said, I hope it's okay to listen to it without any mind-altering substances. And I replied, well, that's the real test to see if it's any good, isn't it? So...
All right, listen to it once.
Yeah, the control.
Once without.
Yeah, so I will be reporting back on that when we do part 2 of the 40 cassettes turning 40.
Okay, that's a couple weeks from now.
Yes.
All right, BC, how are you? What do you got besides Danny Vaughn and Zach Stevens?
Zach Stevens.
Oh, since we got back, I really haven't listened to nothing until today when I was with that guy, and it was, Ghost, help me out.
Ice Nine Kills?
Ice Nine Kills, and then he liked Dream Theater too, so some DT, and then the rest of it was a lot of screaming stuff. BB would know.
BB would not be down with that.
I would have tipped the bookmobile right over.
He's like, oh, you don't mind me playing it? So I'm like, it's better than fucking rap or anything. So
That's true. That is true.
I can handle it.
All right, BB, how are you?
I know we kind of showcased a couple songs on this album, but our buddy, our excellent drummer, producer Carl Kennedy kind of shared a couple songs on Facebook the other day. I'm like, you know what? I'm finally going to sit and listen to this one. It's a tribute album of Triumph. It's Magic Power, All-Star Tribute to Triumph. It came out not too long ago, June 6th, a couple months ago. But some great stuff on here, some great artists. I don't know why they give Sebastian Bach 2 songs, because the opening track is probably the worst one on the album. But Joey Belladonna's on there. Dee Snider's song, Lay It On The Line, is fantastic. Jeff Keith, he does Hold On, a really, really good rendition of that. What else we got? Nancy Wilson, Fight the Good Fight. Jack Blades, Follow Your Heart.
Your boy Dino's on there.
And Dino,
Yeah, him.
Yeah, that guy. He closed out the album with Fight the Good Fight. He probably does every instrument on the song. But if you're a Triumph fan, man, some of these songs are really, really good. And I don't want to say they're a little bit better than the originals, but some of them are a little bit better than the originals. I was really surprised by Dee Snider. Oh my God, this is going to be butchered.
We're not going to take it.
Fucking
48.
really good. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a couple surprises on there for you guys if you guys like Triumph. So definitely check that out. Magic Powers, All-Star Tribute to Triumph.
All right, cool. I have that on vinyl. Very
Nice.
good. Very good stuff on there. All right, and for me, like last couple nights, I've been kind of out on the porch, just kind of going through stuff, and I had my radio station playing on my Apple Music, and then a Blue Oyster Cult song came from The Symbol Remains. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna. So I played a little block of that. Like the first 5 songs on that album are fantastic, and then I did a little bit of BOC live. I listened to some Head East live, and there's a Ted Nugent album from Hammersmith '79. He played 2 shows that day, and this is the recording from the second show. Awesome. Cool show, like really like raw sounding. It was kind of sounds like a radio recording, so that was really good. And I listened to one of your guys' favorite bands too, 69 Eyes, the West End. And I didn't listen to that song either. I listened to West End, the album before that. So that's what you got going. A little Trivium new single for Dylan. Bury Me With My Screams, Grateful Dead mix review upcoming. BB Triumph Magic Power tribute album from Triumph for Triumph. A little metal mix for BC, a little Ghost, a little Ice Nine Kills, some DT, and some crazy screaming shit. All right, so we're a little bit late, a couple weeks late for this episode.
We're a couple months late.
Actually, no, we're not, Dylan.
We are.
We're only
you were born in January.
No, this is my summer birthday, so it breaks it up, and so this actually should have been out like last week, but we got messed up. So
it's okay. It's a late update, anyways.
Huh? Hey, listen. I would if you wanted a because you're born in the fall. If you wanted a spring birthday, I would celebrate it with you.
Okay, I'll think about it. If I could also keep my fall.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So anyway, in doing these episodes, it makes it easier too. So we don't have Dylan in November, BC or BB in December, and then me in January, and then we have to wait till May for BC. So this evens it out a little more. So, all right. So this year I had a list of probably 20 albums to pick from, and I was mulling over this since probably March. And so what I came up with was my first album. We've talked about these guys before. We're friends with a couple guys. We know a couple of the guys in this band. So I wanted to throw this out there. I think it's a fantastic summer album. It's got a Van Halen feel in that way. Like, I feel like Van Halen's like a band that I want to listen to more in the summer. And this has that feel to it too. Also because summer is in the title of one of the songs too. But even the rest of the stuff on this album is great. It's a quick hit and run album. It's like 27 minutes long. It's 8 songs, just quick to the point, good, fun, basic rock and roll. It's not metal. It's not really hard rock. It's just straightforward, more leaning towards like 70s type rock. And I think that they captured that. I wish that Alice Cooper could capture that feel like these guys did.
Yeah, Detroit Stories.
I do. Yeah, for sure. So what the band I'm talking about is the Rock City Machine Company, and the album is RCMC. So we have Ryan Spencer Cook on rhythm guitar and vocals. So he is, of course, the bass player in Ace Frehley's band right now. Jeremy Asbrock, lead guitar, background vocals. He is Ace's guitar player, touring guitar player right now. Phil Schaus plays bass, who is currently one of the lead guitar players in Accept. And Evan Fredrickson is on drums, which Marty Fredrickson, that produced this album, is his dad, I think. So I remember when this came out. I think they put Summer Song out as a pre-single for the album, and I remember when we got it, and I was like, holy shit! First track on there is "Can't Stop the Rain." It's got a cool riff, some cowbell in the beginning
stop the
there.
Train.
Can't. What did I say?
You said the rain.
Oh,
it's not.
See that my rain.
It's not
my
CCR.
writing is terrible. Can't stop the train.
See, the weather today has them up.
Yeah, it did. I know. It rained the first time in fucking forever.
Can't stop the rain.
Please don't do that again. Like, there's some really cool slide guitar in it. A little twinge of southern rock in this too. I like that. I like that feel of it too. Great vocals. Background vocals are awesome. The cadence during the verses is really cool. There's some lead licks all over throughout the song. The solo is, Jeremy plays a fantastic. It's like really. The only way I can really describe it is like smooth. It totally is like seamlessly fits into the song, rocks it out in this one. Great start to this album. The song just kicks ass. Soul for the Gold is the next song. Great southern rock type riff when the vocals come in. The song's got a real smooth feel for the verses. That's one way I would describe this album too. There's a lot of smoothness to it. It's very, very palatable, very, very nice, very smooth. I love the chorus in this one. These guys, when they sing together, it just sounds fantastic. The bass is really thumping on this one. Another killer fitting solo for Jeremy. I love the chorus on this song. I just love and it kicks up at the end too. So we're 2 for 2. Rambling Gambling Man, that is a Bob Seger cover, which I did not know that until much later in the game. I'm not a huge Bob Seger fan. Like, I know the hits, the stuff you hear, like Turn the Page and all that, Against the Wind and all that shit. And I fucking hate old time rock and roll. I fucking hate that song. Anyway, so Rambling Gambling Man, I was like, wow, this song is fucking fantastic. Evan's drumming is solid on this one, a great feel. And like I said, I didn't know this one. Ryan's vocal cadence is great. Amazing. This is an amazing version, because I went back and I listened to the Bob Seger version. That's okay. But like this, like these guys like made it their own. It has its own kind of feel in it. There's like Hammond organ in this one, which I think is great. Really fun song. It fantastic leads again from Jeremy. This seems like that this would be a fun song to record. I can see these guys just in the studio, just like recording everything together. Jeremy crushes it on this song too. Jeremy is like friggin' just amazing. I don't know. It's just I'm not saying that I didn't expect it to be this good, because I mean, he kicks ass in Ace's band, but I'm glad that there's something of his own to play. You know what I mean? So next track, Summer Song. If you get depressed in the winter, throw this fucking song on, because this will make you look forward to it. This song, I equate this with the fun feeling that it gives me with Van Halen's Beautiful Girls. I kind of equate it with that. It'll break the winter blues for you for sure. This song screams summer. Of course, summer's in the title and it's called Summer Song. But there's such a groove to it. Even the background vocals are very Van Halen-like on this one. I think they really fucking nailed it on this one without like like totally like ripping them off. The production on the album is fantastic. There's some na-nas in there, Dylan, so I'm down for that. When Trouble Finds You, the bass is thumping and the ringing chords when it gets going. There's some raspy vocals from Ryan on this one. Pre-chorus is good. The chorus is great. You get a great thump to it. Jeremy's lead fills are fantastic. There's like a call and response in the chorus. Very good song. That's When Trouble Finds You. The Last Time, like a start and stop riff at the beginning. Then it goes right into the vocals. I love the singable chorus in this one. Another really smooth feel to this song. Phil, the bass is fantastic on this one. The guitars are choppy. There's a lead melody like underneath the chorus that is really cool. And it's very subtle, but like it adds a really cool dimension to the song. Jeremy plays a really good melodic solo in this one. Just another fun one. High Road, kind of mid-tempo. Some cool leads in this one. Softer vocals from Ryan. There's some acoustic guitar in this one. It's got a good build to the chorus. Kind of a little melancholy feel in this one, I think. A well-written song, though. Really good melodic solo from Jeremy. Final track on the album, Fallen in Love. Bluesy leads that at the start, then it kicks up to an up-tempo rocker. I like the hard edge on this one. Rapid chorus. Lots of rock and roll licks throughout the song. Melodic solo with the band just like crushing it underneath. Excellent album ender. Like I said, it's a quick hit and run album. Really fun listen, and it screams summer. What'd you think, BC?
Oh, I remember this was first coming out. We were like, yeah, they're coming out with that album because we first, except for the drummer, they were Ace Frehley's first solo band, correct? Or Gene's first. Gene's first. Back when we saw Gene in Philly.
And Phil and Jeremy were guitar in that band because Gene was on bass, obviously.
But totally love it. I mean, I think you touched on how fast this album is. I probably listen to this most because it's over before you know it, and then you're do it again.
Yeah.
You just if you're doing something, and I found myself doing something, and then. A lot of the riffs in this album, totally awesome. Vocally, it's just vocally good. I mean, they're not all-star Bruce Dickinson.
Well, it's not that kind of music.
Not Bruce Dickinson or Danny Vaughn. But
who is, right?
Who is? But I totally really dug this album. Quick and to the point, which is sometimes good. It's funny, the ones you want quicker are not quicker, and the ones you want longer are never longer. I've noticed a pattern going here in albums that we listened to lately. It could have been a little bit longer, like 10 more minutes. Not too much. Because
like maybe 10 songs. If it was like a 10-song album, it would put it probably at about 36 minutes.
But no, I mean, this album does not let you down. Good rocker.
All right. Dylan.
I'm glad that you mentioned the Van Halen because the one note that I wrote down was Summer Song. This is Van Halen. This is like a Van Halen song, especially the background vocals. Like they are doing like the Michael Anthony, Eddie kind of harmonizing to Dave. I think this is a really great rock album. I love that they wear their influences on their sleeve. Like you could feel kind of them pulling from different like rock and classic rock staples, but making it their own. And I don't mind the length. I think that this kind of music, I think the brevity is good for it. Like I like that it doesn't overstay its welcome. There's not too many slow songs on there, just the one really. And I think that pacing works really well. It's you can't stop the train, and the album just barrels right through from there. And that was really the only song that I had heard before this episode. I had not listened to this album.
Oh, okay.
So it was a pleasant surprise finally getting a chance to listen to it. And it was very, very, very good. So especially, let me just look to make sure. Yeah, especially where it was placed. I thought it was placed very well in my playlist.
Is it the one I gave you?
Following the... I will confirm or deny.
Okay.
Following up what I listened to.
Uh-oh.
Maybe
that doesn't bode very well.
So...
Yeah. It does leave you wanting more.
Yeah, which I think
is
a
good.
great
That's a
thing.
Which is a good thing. Absolutely. All right, BB.
Yeah, we love these guys. Order this the day it was available, just like you guys. Mine's actually signed, so I don't know how unless I was late to the party.
I'm gonna have to look. Mine might be signed too.
Yeah, it was great because I was actually I'm like, hey, I know I have his album, so I took it out. And I'm like, oh, well, threw it on there, sat in the chair, had a couple beers. This is a great album. And what I like about this album, there's nothing fancy about it. Like, nobody sticks out like, wow, like, Jeremy shredding on this album is absolutely phenomenal. They all gel perfectly, I think.
It's a band
and
album.
It's a band album, right? Exactly. They all gel just like a band, and the way it should be. Like you don't want somebody kind of. I'll say it, and it hurts a little bit. You don't want like a Vinnie Vincent just going off. This is a great album. This is a great rock and roll album. Like BC said, kind of something in the background if you're doing something. Great rock and roll album. Can't Stop the Train starts it off. Has a nice chug to it. The guitar tones on this album are really, really good. Little slide guitar in there. The band harmonies at the chorus are great. Just a great opening track. Song number 2, Soul for the Gold. A nice mid-tempo rocker. It has a little southern feel kind of drizzled in there. Like I said, nothing fancy. It just absolutely rocks. Nice short solo. Song number 3, Ramblin' Gamblin' Man. Great cover. They make it their own. What I like about this one, the outro solo is a little bit different than kind of the original. They kind of extend that outro solo, which is really cool. Song number 4, Summer Song, like everybody's been talking about it, feels like Van Halen, very toe-tapping rocker. It's a fun song, catchy chorus, short solo, more killer harmonies in this one from the band. Song number 5, When Trouble Finds You. The drum work on this one I absolutely love. Another great rocker. Nice solo in this one. I really like the solo in that one. Song number 6, The Last Time. Catchy chorus. Great rocker. Great feel to this one. The solo is a little extended on that one, which I like, because every once in a while you're like, ooh, that was only 8-second solo. Like sometimes you want a little bit more. And that one, The Last Time, it's extended a little bit. Song number 7, High Road. Good rocker. Sprinkle a little bluesy in there. Great rockin' emotional solo. And closing out the album, Falling in Love. Upbeat rocker. Fun song. Great album. Great song to close the album. What a great album. Absolutely rocks with nobody fancy on it.
All right.
Yeah, great pick.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to stay kind of in the vein of these guys. And
Listen to Vane.
I had...
Wow.
I picked good stuff.
Wow.
Poor David.
There you go, Sonny. That was for you and Tony. So I'm going to go with my live album now. I had a different live album picked, and it was in the playlist that I sent these guys. And then I was out on the porch one night, and one of the songs came up from this album on my radio station on Apple Music, and I'm like, I'm gonna just listen to this album, because it was in my Apple Music, and stuff would play every now and then. So it came on, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking pick this album for my. So I changed my. I gave these. It was there was plenty of time to do it. So I won't say what the other album was going to be, but this one I picked out. This one came out this year. It came out the 6th of June, and it's a little longer one for what I usually pick for these guys, but I thought it was a really fun one. I can't wait to hear what these guys have to say. So I picked Lynyrd Skynyrd, celebrating 50 years live at the Ryman, and I've always been a hits guy, so this is fucking perfect for me. This album is fantastic. The guy that intros them sounds like he's half dead in the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen,
he's probably the original guy for like 1969.
And I'm actually saying it like a little more upbeat than the guy was, but so it was like talking, dude, like at least get the crowd excited, but I guess not. You know what I mean? It was definitely not. You wanted the best, you got the best. Well, they couldn't fucking make it. Nothing like that.
Here's what you get.
But it was
Mollywood.
So it was a rather lackluster intro to these guys, but opens up with "What's Your Name?" Everyone knows most of these songs on here, so I didn't do like crazy notes on them, but just a good starting track. Actually, let me give you the band real quick. Johnny Van Zant on vocals, Gary Rossington on guitar. He comes out for a little bit. Damon Johnson from Brother Kane fame on guitar. Keith Christopher on bass. Michael Corleone Cordelone
Yeah, he's been with
from Damn Yankees. He's been with them for a long time, so he plays drums. And I don't know if this is a nickname or whatever, but Peter Keys is on the keyboard. Because that William Powell passed away a couple of years ago, was their keyboard player forever.
He's the cousin of Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
We're going to start calling Dylan Keys.
He's related to
Dylan
Dylan. He plays the keys too. So that's the band. So second song, Working for MCA. This one I wasn't really familiar with, but I thought it was cool. Kind of goes over their struggles with the record company MCA, that I think is a really cool one. You Got That Right is really cool. And I'll tell you what, the band is like very tight on this. But we've seen them a couple times. I haven't seen them in years, but I would definitely go see these guys again. I Know a Little. I forgot this on it. And I'm like, oh shit, that's this song. It was one of them songs where I kind of never knew the name of it, but you hear it. Just a great boogie jam on this song. Actually, next song too, Down South Jukin'. Fun, another fun one, just great background vocals on it. Then they go to That Smell. Can you smell that smell? And I gotta say too, the people, there's a couple females in there. The background vocals on this are just absolutely fantastic throughout this whole thing. Cry for the Bad Man, little sort of soft mid-tempo thing. The background vocals are really cool. Saturday Night Special, I don't like this song at all. I hated it when Armored Saint did it. I don't like the Skynyrd version. It's a skipper for me. I've never liked this song. I think it's terrible, regardless of who does it. Sorry, Skynyrd fans. Tuesday's Gone. Great song, but total burnout factor on this song. When we went to Bike Week down in Daytona those 2 years, you must have had to sign a contract to play this fucking song. Every band. You must play this. Yeah. And this was one of them for sure. And this song, the next song, Red, White, and Blue, came out in 2004 on the, I think, Vicious Cycle album or something like that. And this song is absolutely fantastic. Ron Keel does a version of it in the Ron Keel Band. Just a great, patriotic type song, but it's done in a good way. It's not like rah-rah, USA kind of stuff. It's it's more of a ballad type song, sunny, but it's got that. It's good because I like the end. If you don't like it here, get the hell out, which is the way I feel. Next song, kind of burnout factor on this one, Simple Man. Simple. What there was it like a Chevy commercial too? I think like a Chevy commercial,
like a truck. Like they're on like a desert, back road.
Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out on that one too.
Area. That was Bob Seger, right?
I don't know. I thought it was
the commercial.
Yeah.
No, like a rock.
No. I know that. It's a different. Yeah. So let me know, people out there. Next track, Give Me 3 Steps. Fun song. I always thought this was cool. It's got that great smoky bar feel to it. But the next song, Call Me the Breeze. This is like my second highlight on this album. This song just absolutely kicks ass on here. They do a little extended soloing on it, little extended keyboard piano type thing in there, and the band just fucking rocks on this one. Absolutely, I've been playing this song all week long, and good version of Sweet Home Alabama. A little burnout factor in that one though, but the band is just kicking ass. And of course, we end with Freebird. And I don't care. I can hear this song on a loop. It's one of them songs that I never get sick of. It's got that great melody in the beginning, the slide guitar. And I forgot that they use that little sound clip. Oh, the birds you hear, that's what the United States is about, or this country's about, or something like that. I forgot that they use that. And just... I just don't get sick of this song. You get the payoff at the end. Wanna fly high, and the leads in that, and then and of course you get the how about you. I fucking love that part too. You're always waiting for that, and this did not let me down. I mean, these guys just kick ass, and this was a bitch to play in fucking Guitar Hero too. It was so goddamn long. It was crazy to play this one on there.
Guitar Hero.
But I really, really enjoyed the hell out of this album. I've been binging this one quite a bit lately. Like I said, I usually skip That Smell. I skip Simple Man. I skip Saturday Night Special. Tuesday's Gone. I skip too. But all the rest of the ones are just stellar for me. So I really, really enjoyed this one. What do you think, BB?
Yeah, this is a great album. Lynyrd Skynyrd, they never disappoint. They're like they're like the '70s party band. Everybody knows the hits. Everybody goes to have a good time, get fucking shit faced, sing the lyrics. Everybody knows it. It's one big party. They're very, they're Southern, but they're very, in different ways, very patriotic, very USA. And I think that brings everybody together. And this album is absolutely fantastic. And every time I listen to it, it didn't matter if it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or even last night I was watching the Red Sox and listening to this, go getting beers. It just seems like every time Lynyrd Skynyrd's on, it's just a party. It's just a party, BC. Just start drinking.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. But this is a great album, and I think it captures the live attitude that they always bring. Great stuff on here. What's Your Name? Starts off with a staple, iconic song. Always love the piano in this one. Very, very good song to kind of open up the show. Song number 2, Working for MCA. Cool swampy guitar sound in there. The piano and the guitar part solo is absolutely fantastic. Song number 3, You Got That Right. Another great rocker, has that classic Lynyrd Skynyrd guitar sound in it. Everybody knows these 3 songs. You got like a hat trick just to start. I Know a Little, has that 50s kind of feel to it with a 70s Southern rock twist in there. Another great song. Song number 5, Down South Junkin'. I didn't know this one. This is the first time I kind of heard this one. But it still has that Lynyrd Skynyrd sound in there. The female background vocals are great. There's some cool piano back and forth parts. It really kind of stuck out to me because I didn't know it. So it kind of perked my ears up. Song number 6, That Smell. I love this song. I always love the guitars in here. The time changes. Then it kind of slows down to the piano ending. It's just a great song. This is probably my favorite song off the album. The way they kind of do it a little bit different live. Song number 7, Cry for the Bandman. Another one that I didn't know. The guitars are great as usual. You got the female background vocals that are great throughout this whole album. Another good song, like I said, that I didn't know. Saturday Night Special. Once again, we got female background singers on this one. It puts a little different feel on it. I didn't get the tired factor like Steve did, because I think it's there's parts of it's like soulful. It's a little bit different than kind of like the original, but it still has that Lynyrd Skynyrd guitar grindage in there. I really like that one. Song number 9, Tuesday's Gone. You got Jelly Roll in there. Cool harmonica. Once again, Lynyrd Skynyrd grindage. Great song from that song, Tuesday's Gone. Song number 10, Red, White, and Blue. This is, like you said, see, this is like their new live staple they've been doing for the last, bunch of years. There's some cool harmonica in there. And kind of, I took a picture because I can never remember. Like, my hair's turning white. My neck's always been red.
My neck's always been red.
My collar's still blue. Like, that's just perfect, patriotic, hardworking, middle-class Americans. That's what you want to hear. And it's almost like I didn't really get deep into like the thing, the looking up this album, but it almost sounds like there's like a duet in there. I don't know if he's singing with somebody or there's like the guitar guy or the drummer guy. I think this is actually, there's like a live DVD too. Because once we get down here, I think to the next song that I remember seeing this, but that song has a great build to it, just a great song. Song number 11, Simple Man, another classic Lynyrd Skynyrd song, but you have the singer from Shinedown singing with them guys. Just a great rendition of that one. Gimme Street Steps, everybody knows this one, another great hit for them guys. Great chug to it. Love the guitars in that. Call Me the Breeze, that classic riff that starts off that song. Everybody knows that one. And then you got your 2 closers, Sweet Home Alabama and Free Bird. Great way to close the album, close out the show. Everybody's there to see the hits, but but these are the two biggest hits. And the Sweet Home Alabama one, they extended a little bit than like normal. Great rendition of that one. And then the Freebird to close it. Just, you're closing it with Freebird when you're talking Lynyrd Skynyrd. Like I said, fun album. Nothing beats a good Lynyrd Skynyrd summer concert, righty.
There you go, BB. BC, how are you?
All right, Lynyrd Skynyrd. I mean, I first started listening to these guys back in '89, working the old third shift after school, and the guy I worked with is kind of a Skynyrd head, I guess you would say. Skinhead. You can't say it probably.
No,
So
that's a different thing.
That's a
That's a totally different thing.
That's a very different thing.
I didn't mean that. Take that back. Erase that. But, I mean, I remember seeing these guys. I've probably seen these guys probably a dozen times throughout my years. How did I get to half the shows? No idea, but they always put on
How
a
we got
killer
home was
show.
even a bigger mystery.
I know. Yeah, that's true. But this is almost like greatest hits for Skynyrd. And I don't mean it in a bad way.
No.
Like a lot of things go out, they're playing the hits. But are they hits or are they just iconic songs of these guys?
Fan favorites?
Fan favorites. And I think there's people in their 70s, all the way down to younger than Dylan, that know 80% of these songs. And that's quite a few generations there.
Very rare.
Very rare that a band has that impact for that many things. But a standout for me is What's Your Name? You got that right. You got that man. I know though. I mean, these are all just that smell, of course. I mean, the only one that there's some that I know what you said, Fatigue Factor. Yeah, because I think everybody's playing them nowadays. The only one that Fatigue Factor and kind of makes me cringe anymore is Sweet Home Alabama, just because of Brent Michaels. He does that. And, he turns into half rap. He kills the song.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, everybody sing your hands. Like, instead of just
Play it.
play the song.
Play it the way it was meant to be played.
Yeah, so every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, it takes me.
Oh, really?
It gives me.
I haven't seen Brett Michaels in forever.
You're not missing nothing.
Okay.
You're not missing nothing. He's gonna. He's getting like a nightmare injury. He's doing so many cover songs and then Poison hits. Anybody, I don't care for that. But Freebird, like you said, that's a song you get over and over. Calling Me the Breeze, another good one in my book. Give Me 3 Steps. Been there, done that. But Sweet Home Alabama is the only thing I would skip on this, just because of not Lynyrd Skynyrd, but Brent Michaels.
Yeah, this is a good Southern Fried rock and roll album. I think that the pacing of this album is perfect. I love that they have like the block of kind of the slower songs, and then they follow it up with like their biggest songs. So like if somebody maybe isn't, and I mean Simple Man is also one of their biggest songs, so it's a great kind of transition into like, Give Me 3 Steps, Call Me the Breeze, Sweet Home Alabama, Freebird. Like, great way to end the concert, like, the slow stuff and then going right into the stuff that everybody's here for. Really great to see professional wrestler Jelly Roll make an appearance on this album. He just performed at SummerSlam for the WWE. He wrestled. He was in a tag team match.
Is Jelly Roll on this?
Yeah, he's in Tuesday's Gone.
Tuesday gone.
Oh.
Featuring Jelly Roll.
Yeah, did you listen to the album?
Yeah. Well, there's parts where I don't know what the fuck he says.
Featuring some jelly.
Maybe I was trying to block it out.
This has my favorite Lynyrd Skynyrd song on there. I Know a Little. A lot of Guitar Hero memories from Lynyrd Skynyrd on this album. I Know a Little was the hardest song on Guitar Hero on tour, which was the DS one with you had the hand strap that you're
right.
like strumming with your.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult to do, but very fun to play. I really fell in love with that song on that game. Of course, Freebird was the hardest song on Guitar Hero 2. I think Call Me the Breeze was on Warriors of Rock, maybe. But it's a great band, and I love that they'll like do a jam band, like kind of they'll just go and do like a jammy part, and they'll just kind of go back and forth soloing. And there's so much jaunty piano on this live album, I gotta love it. Yeah. Like Lynyrd Skynyrd is the jaunty piano band, and anytime they get that rock and roll, Jerry Lee Lewis vibe going, I'm always a huge fan. So this was a great kind of trip down memory lane. I forget how much I like Lynyrd Skynyrd until like I listen to them, and the fact that like Freebird is one of those songs that, like, you kind of need to play note for note, like, the end of it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the solo.
Yeah, if they fuck it up, you know.
And they do it so well. Like, they're, like, it is, like, so good. Like, because I'm doing it along with it. And usually, like, for live, there's, like, there's like, variances, which is fine. But, like, I was able to, like, do every part pretty much, like, right along with it.
Yeah, that's a song you gotta do it that way.
Like, it's a very solid band. Like, it's crazy, you know. Of course, they don't have any, like, original members because, you know, they all died. But, you know, you still have the Van Zant connection going on.
Because he said he was in the band 30 years.
Yeah,
on
like,
this
he's
album?
been in it longer than, like, the original members had been in it.
Yeah.
So, at
Gary
that point,
Washington still comes out.
Yeah. Like, they're a tried and true band. And, like, there's that argument of, like, are they really kind of a cover or tribute band? But I think that they've kind of earned their title of Lynyrd Skynyrd. I mean, they're who everybody now kind of recognizes as the band now, like the lay person.
People want to hear the songs.
Yeah, and they play the songs fantastic. So, you know, I was very happy with this album. It was a very good live album.
Yeah.
All right.
People want to hear the hits, BC, and they don't care
Who the fuck is playing them?
Fucking Jeannie Lane is singing because people still think he's singing for Warren. So.
Yeah, but like if they fucked up or did something different in Freebird, you'd be like, whoa, wait a minute, what,
Yeah.
what?
No, they killed it.
What did they do?
You know, it's that iconic, and that actually is iconic.
Yeah.
So,
And he sounds great too.
yeah.
He still sounds fantastic.
all right, so there's my first two. I did Rock City Machine Company, and I did Lynyrd Skynyrd live at the Ryman 50th anniversary, which is fucking crazy. So I was like 7 when they started, I guess, ish. So Jim's song we're gonna play today is we're gonna do this in a little tribute to Larry Gilstrom that passed away from Kick-Axe. So we're going to play "On the Road to Rock" from the 1984 Vices album. Dylan's gonna play it now.
Start your motor, people
right, hope you guys enjoyed little kick-axe there. Rest in peace, Larry Gilstrom. And that was a little kick-axe with On the Road to Rock from the 1984 Vices album. BC, we've rocked out many times with those guys. Another band we never got to see.
Unfortunate.
I know. So, anyway, all right. So, did my first 2 albums. I did the Lynyrd Skynyrd one, the Rock City Machine Company. I always want to say Music Company, but it's Machine Company. So, we're going to go across the pond for my next 2 bands. So, this first band, I would say that they are BB's rowing his boat over to across the
pond,
across the way.
Here we go.
And so I've talked about these guys quite a few times, like not like incessantly, but like they've been mentioned quite a few times. We did one of the songs that's on this album for our was one of the songs that I picked when we did our underrated guitar players. So I picked Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons. The album is Kings of the Asylum. Came out September 1st, 2023, 43 minutes long. The members of the band are Phil and Todd Campbell on guitars, Tyler Campbell on bass, Dane Campbell on drums, and the only non-family member is Joel Peters. And he's the vocalist. And he was the new vocalist on this album. They had switched vocalists after the last album. So this is a new guy singing on this one, which I don't know if I even noticed between the albums, to tell you the truth. But this one, I've always liked these guys, and I've said it before. If you've always wanted to get into Motorhead and didn't enjoy Lemmy's vocals, go to these guys, because a lot of it is very Motorhead-like musically. Except, without Lemmy's bass sound, of course, but like thematically and kind of the feel of the music and the topics that they sing about is very Motorhead-esque. And because Phil Campbell was in Motorhead for like over 20 years, more probably 30 years. Like I said, this album is Kings of the Asylum. Starts off with Walking in Circles. Lead guitar fade in. There's some thumping drums and then it starts right to the vocals. Good range to them. I think very good range to them. Really cool kick in, crunchy chords for the chorus. Great tempo change after the chorus. It picks up again in tempo. The solo rips. Now I'm not sure who plays, because there's multiple solos on songs, so I know it's Todd and Phil switching back and forth, so I'm not sure who plays what. I have not really found anything where it says who plays what, but they both kick ass. They just both kick ass. The solo, but the solo on this one seems a little low in the mix, but it's got a high energy start. Too Much Is Never Enough is the second track. Up-tempo rocker. It's got a chug in it for the vocals. I Love the Tick, Tick, Tick is friggin' fantastic. Reminds me of that, was it Time Bomb? Is it Time Bomb from Skid Row from the last album with Eric? Oh, yeah. It's got that kind of tick, tick, tick thing to it, which is very cool. Crunchy guitar tone on this one. Great takeoff type solo on this one. Some killer whammy bar shit going on in there. I would say that's probably the Son, because I know Phil does more wah pedal stuff than he does whammy bar stuff, I think. 2 for 2. Third track, Hammer and Dance. Little slinky bass start there. Up-tempo drum beats. So there's a killer loose riff for the vocals. I really like the vocals on this one. They fit the music. Awesome gang vocals for the chorus. Killer breakdown for the ripping solo. The tempo goes into light speed for the second part of the solo. For the next change, you get a little slinky bass comes back in. For the Hammer and Dance is kind of whispered there towards the end, and then back to the up rocking tempo. Just love this one. Strike the Match. This was a favorite of mine on the album. Great bass and a crunchy riff up to the kick in. Killer grindage for the vocals. Some cool echo effects on the vocals on this one. I love the chorus. Fire, fire. Great background vocals. Such a great driving feel to it. The song title is in the verse. Very cool. Chantable chorus. The solo's melodic, and then it gets ripping. The band is crunching it underneath. We get some whoa-whoas in there, which I'm down for. Then back to the chorus. Another, we're like 4 for 4 here. Schizophrenia. Great heavy riff to the start. There's a killer pick scrape in there. And just a a great build to this one. Really gets moving for the verses. The background vocals and parts are really cool. Fun singable parts in there. Awesome tempo pickup for the solo. Killer wah pedal stuff, so that's got to be Phil. Band is crushing it underneath. Absolutely love it. Title track next, Kings of the Asylum. Kind of an ominous starting riff at the beginning that goes into like a head-bobbing groove. It's not like a balls-out rocker, but they always seem to have one of these type, like kind of groove, mid-tempo songs on their albums. Chantable chorus, awesome melodic solo, from both guitars, fits perfectly. Absolutely killer song. More leads towards the end. The Hunt is the next track, number 7. Fast riff and a rapid kick in. This is like get the pit going, BC. So we're gonna have to break some shit and listen to this thing. High energy rocker to a killer groove halfway through. Then picks back up for the solo. Some double bass drumming in there for parts. Just a fun rockin' tune. Show No Mercy, next track. This is the track that I had on the underrated guitar player ones. Just a killer ripping song. No Guts, No Glory. Just bangs right in. Heavy, fast-paced vocal cadence to it. Really, really heavy. There's like a really heavy bridge in there. Some really cool background vocals. The solo absolutely friggin' kills. And then the pace picks up again. I like how they do that. They do this on a bunch of songs. Like the solo is like in the regular tempo. The first part of the solo is like the regular tempo of the song, and then it just accelerates for the second solo. I just love when they do that. Fucking wild song. This is my favorite song on the album. I think it just absolutely fucking kills. Ghosts, big chords and some cool drum rolls up to the kick up. Some good upper pace stuff on this one. Riff change for the chorus. Very melodic bridge in there. Then it takes off for the solo. Picks up again for some melodic ripping as it goes on. This band is just a friggin' driving machine. There's some eerie keyboards and background screaming at the end that I think is kind of cool. Last track, Maniac. This is probably BC's favorite song on the album. Thumping start, little rock and roll and punk feel cadence with some like Bill Haley in the Comets type leads. I like F-U-C-K. I want to say fuck you. There's some bad language in the song, guys, so parental guidance advised. Just a fun song. I really like, nothing fancy. Just a great fun song. A lot of whoa-whoas in the end. The gang vocals. Whoa, whoa. You can see them doing this at the end of the night. This has got to be a closing song. Francie at Tomatoes would fucking hate this. He would throw the whole band the fuck out listening to this song. It would be a great close to the show. There's some hey-hays in there. Just a killer, just fun, hard rock ripping album. And it's not that long either. It's like 43 minutes long, so it's a good paced album. Just like fucking just rocks. I like how Kings of the Asylum is kind of thrown in there just to kind of break up the album a little bit, and I think it works. I think it's a really I really had a good time listening to this one. So Dylan, how about you?
So I for some reason had not listened to this all the way through. I had heard bits and pieces when we had mentioned it in the podcast. This album kicks ass. I love this album front to back. I think that each piece of the album is perfect for it, like the guitars, the drums, the bass, the vocals. It's all fantastic. I have one problem with this album, and it's that Maniac is not a Michael Sambello cover of the song from Flashdance.
Can't please everybody.
But I think it's a fantastic way to close the album, because it's kind of like an irreverent, funny kind of way to close out the album. It's a different vibe than the rest of the album, and it's almost like a pastiche of like closing with like the slow kind of thing. Like I really liked that they ended it with that. Hammer and Dance is like such a balls to the wall song. I love that one. No Guts, No Glory, like you said, fantastic. This is just one that like keeps rocking all the way through. And I was just I was very impressed by it, and I really need to check out more of Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, because this was fantastic. This was a really good album. So
they got some great stuff.
Yeah, good cover too. Really cool cover.
Their live album was really good, but it's produced this horrible.
Has the fade out, right?
The fade out, yeah. I mean, the songs are great, but I'm like, how do you? I don't know. Don't get me fucking started. All right, BB.
It's funny, whatever song that was, I wrote on it like, hey, Righty, a cool fade-out ending.
That's okay, though. The way they do it is all right.
It is, yes.
There's good fade-outs and bad fade-outs.
Yeah, this
That was
is a
good one.
great album. I was just trying to check, like, when we did our ending albums in 2023, I think 3 out of the 4 had this album on their list.
And I didn't because I had not heard it.
Dylan probably hadn't listened to it.
But yeah, this is just a great heavy metal rock grindage album. It crosses the T's and dots the I's for me. It's just a great album to go, throw it on and just rock out to, because it is like heavy, but it's not like, it doesn't cross that Cookie Monster screaming stuff that I'm not a fan of. It's like right there in that good pocket. And yeah, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons really do a great job on this album. Walking in circles, heavy melodic sound, vocals are perfect. Guitars have that gritty sound to them. Killer opener to a great album. Too Much Is Never Enough. Heavy drum beat. You got a heavy paced chorus. Heavy solo. Nice abrupt ending on that one. Hammer and Dance. Heavy bass. Loud drums. More fantastic vocals. Killer yet short solo. I wish this one was a little bit longer. This one, like towards the end, reminded me of something like Fast from Anthrax, maybe like Indians or something. It had that feel to it. Song number 4, Strike the Match. Another heavy rocker. The Bang Gang vocals are great. It has like a rocking, climbing solo in it. A nice outro solo. Great song. Schizophrenia. More great.
What?
Schizophrenia. Well, I may have the schizophrenia before I came up here, so schizophrenia. I'm starting to get like Dylan's gonna yell at me. I gotta start typing out my freaking notes here.
Don't yell at me.
Yeah, schizophrenia. More great band gang vocals in there. Fast-paced rocker. The fucking solo is just fucking sick bananas. I love the solo in this one. Little call and response toward the ends. Really, really good song. But my favorite on the album, and it's like the oddball of the album, the title track, Kings of the Asylum. Love it. The vocals are absolutely phenomenal. They're slow, but they're heavy and emotional in like crazy ways. There's a really good extended solo, so it's a little bit it's a little bit extended compared to the other ones. Catchy chorus. This is like the cool fade ending on that one. Absolutely love that one. I always kept going back and replaying that one. Song number 7, The Hunt. I think this one is the closest to the Motorhead feel sound on the whole album. If you're kind of searching for a Motorhead sound, this is a fast rocker, very bass heavy. Song number 8, Show Me No Mercy, another fast rocker. There's cool guitar, dual guitar sound in there. Crazy fast solo. Once again, these guys are just absolutely killing it. No Guts, No Glory. Good chugging rocker. Once again, on all cylinders, these guys are flying. And the closer, Ghost. Very cool drum sound in this one. Cool time changes in that one. Good solo. A little bit of keyboard sprinkled in the background. Phil Campbell, the Bastard Sons, ready.
Here we go.
And I don't do that often.
All right.
That is
a rare beep.
They would have the best guitar work of the night if Lynyrd Skynyrd was not.
Speaking of, what do you got, PC?
Oh God, Phil Campbell. I'm really, really digging this. The more I listen to it, except for that live album, good, but the weird production of it. But anyways, back to this. This to me marks off mini boxes. Like yeah, I go to Danny Vaughn for this. I go
for everything.
I go to Lizzie Borner for this and this. But
where's Mr. Stevens? Where do you go for Mr. Stevens?
I don't want to go
on vacation.
I don't want to go on forever.
All right.
I can go through my whole CD collection saying I got this for this. It's like women in shoes. But this covers everything. marks off in my book the majority of boxes. You want background vocals, you want grinders, you want. I don't know how to say this without pissing people off. I don't know. I think it compared to Motorhead, it's much more
Accessible?
but more
Substantial.
more
Music?
more
Yeah,
meat,
it's got more.
meatier.
Okay.
Is that a,
Yeah, meteor.
to me when I'm like.
They're in space. I think.
MEATER, not METER.
T-E-O-R.
I think that. I mean, and of course my phone frees up. Too much is never enough. Kind of. I thought they were going to do.
Little spin on hardball.
A little hardball.
I thought they were trying to do a hardball cover.
That's just enough.
That's LA Guns.
Oh, yeah.
Striking matches, and they're good one. Show No Mercy stands up with Guts and Glory, and of course, how can you not like the Maniac one has fuck word, throughout that. But overall, just the production, sound, just the meatiness of this, where Motorhead's like, Motorhead's, but not. It's missing it.
Well, plus there's 2 guitars in this too, and
That's where the meat comes from.
Yeah, because like Lemmy's bass is more like a rhythm guitar, not like a bass.
You don't have
bass
that
on that too. Yeah.
I don't want to copy, but
I wish these guys
Phil
would
Campbell.
play around here like Beyond Monsters of Rock
yeah.
Cruise or something.
that'd be our only hope.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see him come to States.
No.
I'm proud to have Welsh ancestry, since he came from Wales.
Yes. All right. That's Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, Kings of the Asylum. So for my third band, so I've been kind of on a roll like BB. When he does his birthday ones, he's been picking the Steel Panther album. So last couple ones, I've been picking Kissin Dynamite. So I was going back and forth of which I was going to do because I've done the Not the End of the Road, and I did Back with a Bang for the last one. So this year I picked Money, Sex, and Power. It came out March 2nd of 2012. It's only 40 minutes long. Opens up with the title track. Now, I don't know what the fuck takes place in this song in the beginning. It's got a cool quick fade in, a crunchy riff, like great heavy kick in, and then you get Do You Like? But then you get the Zunga, Zunga, Lunga, Lunga. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's funny, but I'm like, what are you doing here? But then you get some grindage. It comes in with the vocals. The chorus is great, very singable. Money, and I like the give me more, give me more, give me more. And then you get the I'm insane. I mean, just really cool, great driving feel to it. I like when his voice gets a little growly in parts. There's great thumping bass in there, cool grinding. Great start to the album, but then it goes back to the gloonga, bloonga, zunga stuff at the end, which it cracks me up. It's so fucking stupid, but I'm singing it every fucking time. Second track, I Will Be King. This is one of my favorite Kissin Dynamite songs. The main riff fades in, then we get like a short build till the band kicks in. Good grinding for the verses. I fucking love this song. Such a singable chorus. I will be king. I will be king. And I'll rule for. And then you get the hails with the hail to the king from the gang vocals. Great solo. There's some dual guitar harmonies in there. Just a killer song. There's some cool double bass drumming at the end during the chorus. Third track, Operation Supernova. A cool squealy effect in the beginning there. Heavy riff comes in with like a springy effect kind of thing going in there. There's like then it goes into like this back and forth riff for the verses and the chorus. I could picture the audience doing the arms. Operation Supernova. It's kind of a song about the end of the world, just like fucking you know what, the world's coming to an end, so just fucking party. Great singable chorus, the crunchy guitars, some cool drum fills in there. There's some cool lines in there for the solo. We get some whoas at the end. Very singable, heavy song. I fucking love it. Sex is War. Great banging build up to a rapid driving feel in it. Great crunch to the guitars. There's some layered vocals in there, some more whoa-whoas in there. These guys write great fucking hooks. And the chorus is such an earworm. Sex is war. Fucking just fantastic. Excellent solo. And actually, listen to the solo. It's very Richie Sambora-like. I could picture this being plucked off of or put onto a classic Bon Jovi album or song. There's some dual guitars in there. Killer, just another great song. Club 27. This song, like when I first heard it, I'm like, I fucking hate the beginning. The vocals start right away with the clean guitar. I don't like how this song starts. But after about 25 seconds, it gets really heavy and a good pace for the verses. There's some oh-ohs in there. Great pacing for the pre-chorus. The chorus is really good. I like the pre-chorus better than I like the chorus, though. Like the chorus is just okay for me. And like I said, I think it's just the beginning of the song that made me not like it initially. I could like skip the first 25 seconds and then go. There's a great build for the solo, and the solo's great. These guys, for as many hooks and great choruses and shit these guys have, their solos fucking rip on all their stuff. They're really kicking ass. That's and this one really fucking ramps it up at the end. So it's just one of those songs that I just like. That first part, I'm just like, I just got to get through this part. I got to get through this part, and then I like it. And next track is probably Dylan's favorite song on the whole night we're going to talk about here, which, why the fuck? I think this is just a goof. I think this is just a fucking goof on Iron Maiden. This song is called Dinosaurs Are Still Alive. I mean, guys, come on, go back to the Zunga Zungas. There's the heavy guitars. This one's different for a heavy song. It's just like, I just can't get over the... You can't possibly take this song seriously, but musically, the song is fucking excellent. Musically, it's great, but like, I just, that's really all I got for that one. It's just, it's embarrassing to talk about. Next track, She's a Killer. Heavy back and forth riff that, with a good build, then it kicks in with some talk box, so I'm always up for some talk box. The vocals are great. The cadence for the verses is fantastic. Another heavy song with great hooks. Awesome singable chorus. I love the use of the talk box in this one. The solo just rips on this one. Then it goes into some dual leads. Just another great song. She's a killer. Just
Stone
great.
Cold Killer.
Yeah. Sleaze Deluxe. This one is one I'm not totally crazy about either. It's got some crisp guitars, a heavy kick in, choppy guitars for the verses, some vocal layering in there. The We Are. Sleazy, kind of chantable chorus, some more whoa-whoas, but they kind of lost me a little bit on this one. Ego Shooter, thumping bass at the start, like hit and run guitars, then some choppy and with a stomping feel to it, some layered vocals. I don't like this stomping feel for this song for these guys. I don't think it's a I don't know. It's hard to put it into words. Like, I don't think this is a kind of thing they excel at, is this part. It ends with 6 Feet Under. Now, we had a really cool, fun song at the end of the Phil Campbell album, Rocker. But this one is more of a... It's not a ballad, but it's more of a slower tempo one, but it's fun. For the subject matter, the happy feel to it is just like so opposite of what the fucking topic is. They do this one on their live album, and I love this one. This one comes on, and it's just such a fun feel to it. The vocals are great on this one. The chorus, 8 shots in the back, thanks for the attack. Just the chorus is just so fun and singable. I think it's a fun ending song to the album. So, all right, BC, what do you got for this one?
You had me hooked with Kissin Dynamite. I'm all about them. Then this one came out, and it's like the first song kind of like, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, what? I mean, everything before.
It's like their third album.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, but their last, from the newest 3 to 4, I mean,
There's like 10 years between these albums, too.
I know, but yeah, the first song, it comes back a little bit, and then like you said, I'm like, oh. And I was more shocked, just like, oh, like I don't know, when you find out something.
You're let down a little bit.
Yeah, and then I Will Be King. I mean, I like that song, but Operation Supernova, Sex is. I mean, there's the parts I like, but then there's other things that are just. It's lacking something that the stuff we've gone over before has in my book, which. Yeah, that song you talked about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm like, and I was just like, really bummed. And I don't know if that ruined me for the rest of it. I mean, there's good parts and some okay parts. But 6 Feet Under, not bad. She's a killer. But I Will Be King's probably the best for me at least.
All right, they do a good. There's a live album that came out after the album after this one, I think, or maybe another album after that. But they do pick the good ones live. Like there's no Dinosaur Song live. There's no 27 Club Under live. Like those you don't get. Like Ego Chaser, that's not on there.
I want to like it like I do with others, but it's just parts that are just.
I wanted to give you a little older feel for them.
Ooh, I'm gonna stay newer.
All right, who we got next? BB.
I love you, Righty.
I know. I love you too, buddy.
Thanks. Just so we get this out of the way. Kissin Dynamite, you always bring these guys to the table. Back with a bang and not the end of the road. Great fucking albums. Then you get to this fucking pile of cat shit. I don't understand what the hell happened. I understand we're going backwards. Yeah. So thank God they're getting better. Mm-hmm. I think what it is, this whole album, he uses 3 different vocal ranges, tones. Like there's one he has, it's kind of like in a nice little pocket. It's really good. There's other pockets he sounds like Miles Kennedy trying to be a gruff pirate. The first song, we'll go out on the porch and I will guarantee I can pull out the gruff Miles Kennedy pirate vocals in this first one. Because I'm not sure, this is exactly what I wrote. I'm not sure if I like it with the 3 vocal tones in one song. I don't understand. He's all over the place. Like he doesn't sing one way. He sings a little bit, then he goes up, he goes down. He's all over the place. So it kind of, for me, that first song, I'm already lost.
Uh-oh.
and then I'm like, what's a bunga?
I don't know what that is.
But I absolutely love the music of this song. Like I said, it's the vocal thing. I will be king. You may have brought this one somewhere in because this one seemed familiar. I love the galloping beat, great double bass drum parts, catchy melodic chorus, killer shredding solo, some cool time changes. I absolutely love that one. Operation Supernova, another good rocker. The band vocals at the chorus are great. Another killer solo. The woes get a little bit repetitive towards the end. Like there's some really cool like guitar work under there, and like they keep throwing the woes in there, but I want to hear the guitar work in there. Song number 4, Sex is War. Faster tempo rocker, crazy shredding distortion solo in this one. More killer double bass drum in it. Absolutely love that one. Song number 5, Club 27. This almost kind of is like sex, money, sex, and power. We got like the 3 vocal tones again. It's losing me, but there's more killer guitar work in there, so it kind of keeps my ears perked. The outro music is fantastic. Song number 6, Dinosaurs Are Still Alive. I love his vocals in this one, especially at the chorus. I love the music, but then there's that gruff pirate he tries to do again in this song, and it absolutely just kills the momentum of the song for me. Song number 7, She's a Killer. Love this one. Love this one. Great vocal delivery. The chorus is super catchy. More cool guitar distortion in there. Killer solo. Great stuff in that one. Love that one. Song number 8, Sleaze Deluxe. Another song that The music is great. It's just I can't get into the vocals. It's in one spot, but it's not the spot I like it. Song number 9, Ego Shooter. This is another good one. The vocals stay in the same range throughout the whole song. Nice chugging solo. The band background vocals are absolutely phenomenal. In song number 10, 6 Feet Under. Fun song about pretty much dying, but it's a really weird song to close out the album. I may have kind of threw it up, maybe 7, 8 in there and let the Ego Shooter close the album. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I was very disappointed when it was, Kissin Dynamite from the albums we actually listened to. The vocals aren't there like they normally are.
Your turn, Dylan.
I have kind of the same notes as BB, actually. It's the vocals that kill me on this album. The music is great, as usual, but I feel like he came in to his voice better in the more recent albums. Like with the first track and with 27 Club. He's trying too much theatricality to it, maybe, where he's doing these dynamic things that just sound weird. But I mentioned, She's a Killer. When his vocals in that range are really good, and it works for the song. And honestly, I kind of liked the chorus for Dinosaurs Are Still Alive with that, the really high, because it was really diving into the cheesiness of it. So they did that. I just the vocals killed me on this album. I 27. Club 27, as you know, I'm kind of an expert on the 27 Club, and I was excited that there was a song about the 27 Club, but they only mentioned Jimi Hendrix, and it's you have Janis Joplin, you have the Brian Jones, you have Kurt Cobain, you have so many other people you could mention, Amy Winehouse,
John Belushi.
Was John Belushi 27?
Yeah.
No, there you go.
I think so.
See, you could have mentioned all those, but they just kept going back to Jimi Hendrix. I'm there's more than Jimi Hendrix. I
agree.
I'm glad that this is an early album for them, because they do get really good. We liked Back with a Bang, and we really liked Not the End of the Road. Those were great albums that we all enjoyed. Early stuff is not it for me.
Yeah, there's it's the third album. Yeah.
Well, third album, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Oh.
John Belushi was 30.
Oh, was it?
I thought
okay.
so.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Sorry.
I don't think it was 27.
So, because I'll have another one for next summer birthday. But I wanted to throw this out there because I'm gonna do them eventually. But I threw it because it has the current. There's kernels in there of what they are now. There's hooks. There's the the choruses. So there's they're getting their feet underneath them at this point. So that's why I threw this one out, because I was gonna have to do it sooner or later. So I figured I'd do it then. So and by the way, the band is Hennis Braun on vocals, Andre Braun brother on guitars, Jim Mueller on other lead guitar player, Stefan Holly on bass, and Andy Schnitzer on drums. And he's not the drummer anymore. He was the drummer on this one. So all right, so there's my 4 albums. I did the Rock City Machine Company RCMC album, the Lynyrd Skynyrd Live at the Ryman 50th anniversary album. I did the Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons Kings of the Asylum, and Kissin Dynamite Money, Sex, and Power album. So we'll go around, everybody rank them. I have a feeling of how it's going to go, or at least what's going to be last. But so we'll go around and we'll wrap up and we'll get the fuck out of here.
Happy summer birthday, buddy.
Thanks,
and
BB.
I'm very still disappointed. You brought it up in the ballot episode. I'm still disappointed. I did not send anything to you on August 5th. I will make sure I send you 2 next year. I'll put the reminder in my phone, so I'll do a 6 a.m. happy birthday and a 6 p.m. happy birthday.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is a great episode. It's always fun to just troll you, pick on you about something, because we're not going to like everything, but you pick 3 really, really good albums, and I think from that it's very hard to rank the top 3. I think I'll go Phil Campbell in the Bastard Sons #1. Just absolutely great. They're definitely not the Partridge Family. They are the Campbells are fucking absolutely phenomenal musicians, and that's just a great album. Kind of like BC said before, crosses all the T's and dots the I's. A great rocking album. I think the next one, just for the fun factor, because I think both of them kind of fill that. I'm gonna go Lynyrd Skynyrd. Great album, great party album, great party band. A lot of big hits on this one. Number 3, I'll go the RCMC. Great rock album. Like I said before, nothing fancy. Nothing that kind of puts them out front. Definitely no skippers on that one. It's just kind of the way it falls. And then of course, the Kissin Dynamite. Thank God those guys have found themselves the last 2 albums. Hopefully they continue that. In 2 years down the road, that I'm sure they will release something else.
They're due for a new one next year.
So hopefully they will follow suit in the last 2.
Yeah, and the last 2 have come out in January, February. So hopefully 2026 will have the new one, because 2024 was the last one, I think. So done.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the 3 albums that I enjoyed on this episode. They were albums that I had not checked out before, so I always love when that happens. And you could listen to a selection of the songs that we talked about tonight on Spotify playlists. I'll put those in the show notes. And I will put Dinosaurs Are Still Alive in the show notes. Not in the show notes, in the playlist as well. Just to have something
Decide
out
for
there.
yourself.
Yeah. I actually echo BB's rankings. #1, Phil Campbell, for sure. That album just kicks ass. Really, really good. I need to check out the rest of their catalog. Lynyrd Skynyrd, #2. I mean, they're just a band that has crafted itself into such a fine-tuned machine. And then, speaking of machines, Rock City Machine Company, #3. And then last is Kissin Dynamite. And it's just such a shame, because if the vocals were better, I think that may have squeaked out Rock City. Maybe. I don't know. I really do like Rock City Machine Company. I thought that was a really good album, and I think it was more varied than Kissin Dynamite too, which I always appreciate. But I'm glad that we listened to it, because it made me appreciate the newer albums more. Because I'm I've seen how far they've come. I'm getting a sense of their journey now, and it's good that they honed in on the stuff that we weren't a fan of, and I appreciate that.
All right, BC.
All right. Happy summertime birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I liked everything tonight, but just there was too many things on the one album to push it down. But Phil Campbell is definitely, by far, the greatest song, the greatest album tonight. I'm gonna go Skynyrd too, just because of reminisce. I mean, those songs from fucking almost 35 years of my life. Many events have happened that Lynyrd Skynyrd might have been playing in the background. So of course that brings back it. So for the memory factor, I have to put that second. Rock City Machine Company, of course. Straightforward, nothing fancy, just good, solid music. And of course, finish up their early Kissin Dynamite.
All right. Yeah, I love the birthday episodes, and like I said, it's the only one that I really insist that all of us are here for. So sometimes they're a little earlier, depending on, and that's for everybody's, not just this one, because there's times where we had to do ones at different times because of availability. But I always love these ones, and I'm more of the one that just brings more of the run of the mill shit to the table for them. Like Dylan always throws in something that I'm dreading to fucking listen to when he picks it. But
end up liking
then I usually end up liking it. Usually. Weezer comes to mind where it was not.
You liked the other Weezer album.
I do, well, but not the blue one. So, and he picked the My Chemical Romance, the Black Parade album. That's one of my favorite albums of all time now. So, I mean, it does that. BB digs deep. BC, his are like
one album bands.
Yeah. And even for as much as I'm into this stuff, I will probably know 2 of the 4 that he picks, and one of them's usually the live album. But and I like how everybody brings something different to the table.
Go deep or go home.
And my buddies on the Asylum podcast, Tim, Gary, Michael McDonald, also known as Marvin legally, and Ray, they have what they call a goocher. So like if they're ranking something, and if like we're ranking something like tonight. If everyone's the same, it's called a goocher. So we have a goocher for the rankings because I'm going the same. I'm going Phil Campbell, then Skynyrd, and then Rock City, and then Kissin Dynamite. And Kissin Dynamite's where it is for me because of the songs that I don't like on it. Because even my in quotation skippers on the Skynyrd album. It's not that I just don't like them. I just kind of burned out on them. Except for Saturday Night Special. That song is just fucking terrible. That's not helping me. That's not helping me at all, BC.
We're going to play that on the porch.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not.
I'm going home.
So, yes. So, I love these ones. So, yeah. So, we have a goocher for the rankings. Always fun doing these ones. We have a cool one coming up next week. I'm going to talk to you guys about the schedule a little bit when we're done. But we'll have one of our returning family back next week. So, and it's been a crazy month. August. Like July and August so far have been crazy. We had some stuff happen in the last couple weeks here. Actually, while we were recording, that we had to kind of juke and jive a little bit here, weave and bob and stuff. So, but we've been we're hanging in there. It's always great doing this, and I can't wait to present what we have coming up, you guys, because I'm really looking forward to next week's and the one after actually. So. Guys, thank you out there. Check out the Spotify playlist that Dylan's going to put in there. We appreciate the emails and the comments and stuff we get and the messages I get from various listeners and stuff. It's always great to hear from everybody. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their summer. And everybody take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We will see you next time, and there definitely will be a next time.